Greetings, salutations, YouTube. Friar Chuck here, and I am back with the next episode of Boston Red Sox franchise here in MLB The Show 25. Last episode, we made it through the month of June and the beginning of the month of July. We had some really good stretches of games in here. We won 6 in a row against Baltimore. We were in second place in the division for a little while, but we do have a really good division between us and the Yankees and the Orioles. And the Rays are even 48 and 47, so they're over 500. So it's going to be a battle for the division every time. And until we get to a point where we're just dominant, I don't see us being able to routinely manage the number one seed. Um, we have any All Star starters? We do not. Lamont Wade is. It's interesting. Bobby Witt, Jazz Chisholm, Cody Bellinger, Aaron Judge. Yankees have got a lot. And of course, in the last episode, we also saw Triston Casas go down to a broken shin, and where he will miss 1 to 2 months. Should be back for the playoffs, I hope. We will see. So it's draft time. Henry Kobayashi is my number one player on the board that I think we have a legitimate shot at. He would have to fall beyond his projection. It does happen. So we've got a pretty good grade on this guy too. I haven't scouted him, and I probably should have. I didn't see that. This guy too. I had him there. Bryant Welsh would be a guy to look at. He's the 35th ranked prospect by Major League Baseball, but he's 17 on our board. We are drafting 22nd, remember? So we're out of the loop on some of these guys. That's why I'm not even bothering to put them on the board. And obviously, there's guys that I would love to have if they were here. Jorge Navarro is a possible option. He's got that. He's going to have good potential one way or the other. So, I mean, if 85 of it is his minimum, that's still a good first round player. Looks like he's got a good, a solid power profile for a catcher. Fielding should be solid. Contact is all right. I would be okay with him being our pick. I didn't look at this guy. His walks per nine are incredible. Good stamina. My guess is that his potential is not 98, but I'm going to put him on the board just in case, because he does look pretty interesting. Yeah, let's just look at my scouting players. The other good thing about Bryant Welsh is that he's got a 79% motivation to sign, so we might could get him right off the bat for below value. Sean Sousa is Dave Lynch is off my board unless he were to fall. He does look really good. His hitting looks pretty good. Not going to be a high potential player, I don't think, because you see everything is already pretty high. But I imagine he probably comes out of the board as a high 60s, low 70s player with potential probably in that range. If he's there late, I'd take him. I don't really want him in the first round. Walks per nine is really good for Christopher Torres, who was originally the number 2 player in the class. I mean, we obviously saw guys like Andre Finley jump up there. Let's go to the draft, see what happens. We're going to have to sit for a while. Hoping that Kobayashi stays there. If he doesn't, then my next guy would probably be Bryant Welsh. But I don't know. See, the Nationals get the first overall pick in back-to-back years. White Sox at 2, Miami at 3, A's at 4, Rockies round out the top 5. For our division, Baltimore's at 20th, Rays at 15th, Toronto at 10, Yankees at 30th as they are coming off a World Series victory. Start the draft, see where these guys go. Number 1 pick to the Nationals. Hans Moser. So we have not done any scouting on him. We've got him at 40, but we've only done 5% scouting on him. There's a possibility he's really good. There's a possibility that was a very, very strange pick. Number 2, Lincoln Ackerman. Looks like he's going to be a solid player. I don't think the White Sox can afford to just take solid at this point. They need potential stars. Not every draft is going to have one of those. And the Marlins do take Sergio Sedona, the projected number 1 player in the class. I didn't even bother scouting him. I didn't think he'd be there, so I wasn't going to waste the effort. But so far, my top guys are still there, but we've got a long way to go to get to that point. So I'm just going to go ahead and sim. So Kobayashi did go to the Pirates at 12. So he actually went higher than his projection anyway. But I think here I think Bryant Welsh is the guy. It's either Welsh or Jorge Navarro, I really think. 17 at positional at rank of 17, we'd be getting a pretty good value pick. Doesn't have good power, but contact is really good. He's got good speed. He's got good stealing. Fielding is good enough. Arm strength is good. He looks like a pretty prototypical right fielder. With some plate stealing ability. Stealing is actually really high. Speed is just okay. 86 is good. I'm comfortable stealing with that, especially with 95 steal. So, and with a 79% motivation to sign, we might can get him right away. So I think Bryant Welsh is going to be the number 1 pick for the Boston Red Sox this year. Welcome to the team, my boy. And there you see Ezra Villarreal goes to the Reds, and everybody that I had on my on my queue has been taken. Adrian Finley is here. That is not good. That's not great value. Now, wait, what? Do we have 2 different Finleys? I'm confused. I'm very confused now. Anyway. We have Andre Finley. No, okay. I don't know what I was saying. I was misreading 70, I think. Got it. I can't read. Okay, so now we just need to kind of look into our bag of tricks here. This guy looks like a pretty solid second baseman. Second baseman's not really a position of need. This guy has got good power. I'm guessing the potential, I don't know. Alex Stanley or Todd Brennan? I think Brennan's a better overall player. Stanley might be available later too, so we'll take Brennan. Stanley is in fact still here at our 3rd round pick. So is Andre Finley. I know we're taking 2 second basemen, but at the very least, we have a really good farm system anyway, and like we've got several positions that are going to be good for a while, so we don't necessarily need to worry too much about them. So we realistically could just be drafting players that we're going to end up trading away anyway. Well, best value right now on my board is going to be Alan Zimmer. Ozzy Chavez looks okay. Yeah, we'll just take Alan Zimmer. Is this going to be a draft where we don't take any pitchers? Nope, that's probably changed. So the other guy that I was looking at was off my board. Is off the board. There's not a lot of players left. No. Yeah, he's actually got decent potential. I'll draft him. Eric Harrington, welcome to the team. Well, maybe. It's not a foregone conclusion that we'll sign any of these guys. But let's get through this point, and then we will keep him on the 10-day. Oh, hey, we've got somebody participating in the home run derby. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. Rafael Devers is the 2 seed with 26 home runs, 2 behind Shohei Ohtani. The Dodgers have 3 people participating: Mookie Betts, Kyle Tucker, Shohei Ohtani. Yankees have 2 with Schwarber and Aaron Judge. Rhys Hoskins is here. And Brandon Lau from the Rays. Not a lot of divisional diversity, but that's okay, I guess. Rafael Devers is the lowest at bats per home run rating. 13.6. The home run derby is here. There you see all of the guys. So I don't even really know what the format of is. The format of the home run is round. Top 4 home run totals advance to round 2. Round 2, the participants from each matchup with the most home runs will advance to the finals. Semifinal winners will be.
2 minutes. If a contestant, let's get.
Okay, can I fast forward to next user batter? Thank you. So Ohtani hit 12.
Now batting, number 11.
First one.
Devers.
No. That one is out.
That one out of here. And into the second deck.
453.
Into the second deck. Here's
Nope. Nope. Okay, not even getting it. I want him to have a home run derby in Boston. Just have a home run derby with the shortest average home run total or home run distance.
Oh, that's a monster home run.
Running out of energy.
Just 1 minute remaining. A hat trick. 3 in a row.
That one off the long way. Foul that one off.
Seconds left.
Like no energy. See if we can at least get to 10. Go. Yes, it does. Okay, 10. Nope. Swinging with my thumb, and my thumb's starting to kind of hurt. Does he get the buzzer beater home run? Going. And nope, just short.
Bonus round has begun.
So we're getting extra bats for 425-foot home runs, but we have no energy, so they're not mattering. Get 10 in the first round. 456 feet was our longest. So we're 2 behind Otani. That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Let's see what
Okay, I'm not watching this.
he can do.
Kyle Tucker hits 13. So we're still in the bottom. Judge hit 26. Okay. I think we might get past Hoskins, or we might get past Lau, and I don't know. Lau hit 14. Okay, we've officially been eliminated. Kyle Schwarber hit 21. Aaron Judge hit 26. So Otani gets eliminated. We're eliminated. Kyle Tucker's eliminated. Rhys Hoskins is eliminated. So it's the Yankees. We're gonna have an all Yankee.
2 minutes remaining.
Aaron Judge versus Mookie Betts. Aaron Judge is the home run derby champion.
Your home run derby champion,
So he hit
Aaron.
51 total home runs. Well, we did play it. Devers got to participate, so good for him. There y'all got to see the home run derby. I wasn't sitting through the whole thing though. Seiya Suzuki is going to the Brewers. Cubs get Blake Watson and Tyler Black. So despite the fact that they don't have Kyle Tucker anymore, they decided they don't need a starting right fielder, I guess. Okay, so we're officially through the All-Star game. I would like to look at our current statistics and where we're sitting. So Crochet's got a 3.40 ERA. Huck with a 3.52 ERA. His has actually he's kind of cooled off. Crawford's at 4.17. That's not great. Detmers is 4.70. Whitlock, he's in AAA. That's not what I wanted. Bayo's been very good since he came up to the majors. In AAA, Luis Rodriguez is 7-5 with a 3.21 ERA. Whitlock has been solid there. DJ Hertz is killing it in AAA, but it is what it is. I'm not calling him up again. He'll be up at the end of the season, I assure you. But Connor Wong's got 10 home runs, 42 RBIs. Ethan Salas has had exactly 8 at bats, and I don't know if he's got a hit yet. He has 1 hit. Casas is still out. Alex Bregman, 18 home runs, 46 RBIs, a 265 average. He's continuing to get better, which is fantastic. I would probably just straight up move him to third base next season. He is on a decent pace to beat his numbers from last year. Obviously, we're not going to get 2019 Alex Bregman ever again, but Campbell's been pretty good. He's not ever going to be a big home run guy, I don't think. So if he can just hit for average, get on base pretty well, I'm okay with that. Devers has been very good. His power versus lefties has gone up by 5, which is fantastic. Can't get any better against righties. So 26 home runs, 64 RBIs. Should beat his home run total from last year, but we'll see. David Fry has been kind of disappointing this season. I don't really know how much he's had 195 at bats. 6 home runs, 17 RBIs. Abraham Torres getting better. Hamilton has really kind of just moved out of the lineup. He's getting better still somehow. Mayer's at a 74 now. That's good. He's been okay. Jarren Duran is definitely in a down year. He's losing a bunch of things, but is getting better power against lefties. I'd rather him just lose things. Yoshida is still here. Rafaela is going up, but he's not having a very good year. His batting average, I guess, is just not ever going to be very good. Roman Anthony in AAA has been much better. He's up to a 74 now. Wilyer Braves is getting good. I mean, our home run totals really aren't crazy. I mean, Devers has got 26, obviously. Raymond with 18. Costas has got 16, and he hasn't played in like a month. So I will be looking to make some moves, I think. Today is the first day to sign our draft picks, so let's hop into that. Bryant Welsh, 79% motivation to sign, so I'm just going to offer him the lowest possible amount, and he does take it. Bryant Welsh, welcome to Boston. Overall should be at least a 60, and I think the potential should be pretty decent. So let's try and sign Andre Finley here. That gets him up to 72%. That's good. I like to just put these guys that I can actually offer contracts to, get them up here, get them out of the way. I don't even have to mess with them anymore. And then like here, I've got to just leave them on the board to get them enough motivation to sign. I don't think this is going to be a draft like last year where I end up with just a bunch of like late round studs. But Mets are interested in offering us a trade. Carson Binge, who is that? This guy, outfield prospect. Hey, like this isn't a terrible offer. I mean, at least that's a solid prospect for Garrett Whitlock. I think I'm gonna have to decline though. Our computer's making so much money this year. Pablo Lopez is now an Athletic. The Athletics get Pablo Lopez for Lawrence Butler and Zach Geloff. I even moved Lawrence Butler to left field, and they still want to get rid of him. I don't know what to do. I'm not saying that that's not necessarily a good trade, because it probably was. Let's just let these guys sit here and marinate a while. Okay, so here is the current trade block. Andrew Abbott is up here. He's 26. Hunter Gaddis, he's a good reliever. Edmundo Sosa, DL Hall, Dean Kramer, Casey Mize. I don't think there's going to be anybody up here that I really need. Nobody's really jumping out of the page at me. Dalton Rushing and Samuel Basayo, two really high-rated pitching prospects. Dustin May they have listed as a reliever. That's interesting. Like, I don't know that I necessarily need him. And he is going to be a free agent. But what do they want? First, second, center field? That's way too much, apparently. Okay, so what about Dustin May and Dalton Rushing? How could I go about getting him? Won't be very hard. Okay. What has Dari Moreta done lately? They can actually afford Walker Buehler. That's crazy. They don't need him. I mean, like, even in the slightest, do they need him? I will try and I will probably try and trade him and maybe one of these other. Okay, so they want a first, second center field. I'll at least give him a young guy. I think this is a good trade for us. Dalton Rushing is a really good catching prospect. In fact, I think he may be the top catching prospect. He's already a 70. He's been playing in the majors. Fielding is good. Hitting is right where I want it to be. So, and Dustin May, I'm gonna make a starter, not a reliever. So, just in case y'all are curious. Yes, I will accept that trade. And watch his overall go up. He's now 78. Sending him back down. That's easy money. I think Reed Detmers is going down to AAA too. Like, it's kind of confusing because my best pitchers obviously aren't necessarily up here, but they got to work some stuff out. Contract extension time. I can't argue with his production anymore. He's been really good this year. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and give him that contract. Tanner Hook. For an 84 overall pitcher, that's probably fine. Cutter Crawford, this deal's going to hurt, I know. Ugh. God, why are pitchers so expensive? Okay, 6.2 for Connor Wong. I can that's fine. Bubich wants, oh my God, nearly $9 million a year for a reliever. Okay, he's too useful to $7 million a year. That's way too. Well, you're a brave. He's an 81, but like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's. He has no interest in taking a multi-year deal. I can lock him up in a 3-year deal though. That'll work. That'll work for you. Campbell. Okay. So Christian Campbell. So what I'm going to do with Christian Campbell is I'm going to go in and edit his contract. because he got a contract extension from the Red Sox, and it's not going to let me do it on here because MLB The Show is goofy. But it was like a 5-year. It was a major deal. I don't remember how much it was for. If I can just sign into it, I will. You see what is. Um, 8 years at $60,000. We'll be here a while. If he will take that, I will just sign into him. If not, I'll go in and manually change it myself. Okay, I don't think he's going to take it because that's 60 right there. Well, you're going to get interested because I've cited you to that contract, sir. Like, I'd have to make it. Okay, so he has not been very good. Willier Brave still got some arbitration left. So does Crawford. Detmers does too. Dustin May has 1 year of arbitration. His is still renewable. Arbitration. Arbitration. I don't care about. Okay, so that'll work. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do this for Garrett Crochet too, because he also signed an extension with the Red Sox. I think I can go in, edit player, general, contract term. Okay, hold on, let me. Let me see, because for some reason it's not letting me edit his. Let me check on Crochet. If maybe it's the. No, okay, so I can't do it in here. Still gonna be a really cheap deal for us. gets in the green. $70.9 million. Let's see if he'll take it. Okay, fine, whatever. So I'm not breaking the bank on him. He's good, but he's not that good. It's irritating. It's really irritating. Is I know how much Garrett Crochet his contract goes for when you get to this point, and it is way more than what he's currently making. So yeah, not looking forward to that. Nope. Let's put Dustin May in here. All right, same to contract extensions, yes. Greg Weissert. Brendan Bernardino, you can be removed from the play roster if you have to. I don't really care. Yimi Garcia for Zach Earhart. I don't really think I need Yimi Garcia. Who is this guy I'm trading? I don't know. Do I need him? No, I don't. I don't need him. So still nobody's ready to sign. It's all right. We'll get you eventually. Deadline day anyway. I'm just gonna keep going a little bit. We do get a run back. Okay, we got to be beating the Yankees. That's like a non-negotiable there. I'm starting to think Alan Zimmer doesn't want to play here. But the one guy, he should be ready to go now. Yeah, Alex Stanley. 60%. Okay, he signs. So it's just Zimmer and Brennan now. We do take one. We're only 5 games over 500 now, though. Nico Horner, the former Cubs second baseman, is going to the freaking Dodgers. Why? I know why. They needed a second baseman. I was aware of that, but yeah, I guess. There's a couple guys that I want to put on here. I don't want to like. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got like 10 pitchers that I am comfortable with chunking out in a playoff game if I have to. I'm gonna try and trade Walker Buehler. Actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to see if there's a team that needs him, that he would actually make sense for. He's a 75 overall. So we are looking at a playoff team that wouldn't mind taking a rental. I don't know if the Twins are a playoff team, and they just traded away Pablo Lopez, so probably not. The Marlins got a pretty good pitching core there. There's not really anybody that needs him. It's yeah, okay, well, whatever. Yeah, you know what? I'm fine with it. I don't want to play this game. Calendar. Okay, this is the last day to sign draft picks. So, you guys need to get signed. Okay, he decided to sign. I'll just give everything I can to you. He decides to sign. Alright, we sign our whole draft class. And that means now that we can get out of here. Simulate this game. We are now 57 and 54. We cannot have sustained long-term success. We are 1-9 over our last 10. What has happened? The New York teams kicked our ass. Is what happened. We have won 3 games since coming back from the All-Star break. Guys, figure your shit out. Your Crochet has not had a good follow-up season to his Cy Young winning one. Bryant Welsh, this is not a great class. 66 overall with 83 potential. He's got a good bat. He does not hit for power. He's never going to. 47 overall, 66 potential. 60 overall, 71 potential. 58 overall, 71 potential. 65 overall, 79 potential. Zimmer's not bad. But yeah, I don't draft real well late in when I'm picking late. So really who I want to look at is Jorge Navarro would have been a better pick. Damn it. Of course, I have Dalton rushing now, so like this doesn't make as much difference. It's just it makes me feel better if I make a better pick, you know? Alberto Diaz was not bad. First Nunez. Where did that... I think he went to the Pirates. That first baseman I'd been looking at. Henry Kobayashi. Okay, he wasn't, you know... This really wasn't a very good draft class. I mean, nobody really came out like a bandit with any of these picks. I think we could have done better. We obviously could have done better if I would have taken that catcher, but... Okay, let's at least get to the September call-ups. Can we please have a better month of... Okay, I'm actually going to just disable these for now. And get to September call-ups. Tristan Casas is back healthy. Finally. And now we have to send somebody down for like a week. Oh my gosh. Fine. That'll send. I've probably got a pitcher that I can send down, and we'll deal with it there. Any of y'all pitchers having bad years? Dari Moreta is, but I can't send him down. they're about to get called right back up. This is so irritating. Hell, I'll send Dalton rushing down for now, and then in 11 days I'll bring him back up. Wait, yes I do. Why was he out of the rotation anyway? Oh, what the hell have y'all done? No, Bubic is not a starter. Did he start some games in here? Okay, good. Okay, now I'm gonna have to bring somebody up. Okay. Well, Hurts, you've earned your spot back, sir. Don't waste it. Hopefully Crawford's back in time for the playoffs, because... Oh, I didn't know he was injured. We're 71-66. Marcus Stroman plays for the Rangers now, apparently. Where are we at playoff-wise? We were 8 games back of the Orioles for the top spot. We have a half-game lead on the Twins and a full game lead on the Guardians. It is tight. Athletics making a push, Angels making a push, Astros possibly. The Rays are still hanging in there. Blue Jays have managed 54 wins. 49 for the Nationals. Okay, so September call-ups, so we need 2 people. So, yes, Dalton rushing 100% is coming back up. I did that before just because I needed their roster spot. Romy Gonzalez is his potential went up. Hell. I think he might have to be the number 2 guy that we bring up. My problem is going to be when Cutter Crawford comes back, who am I moving down? It's not Bello. He's been good. I don't know if Hurts has started again. I think he has. I think he did a very good job. He said 2 games. Yeah, gave up quite a few runs in each of those, so probably be him to get sent back down. I wouldn't mind having him up for the playoffs, but 3 to 4 weeks. So he's going to be pushing the end of the... I'm keeping him active. I keep you active as well. Oh, hey, our AAA team won their division. Good. They should have. They had a hell of a pitching staff. Taking on the Space Cowboys. Red Sox won the AAA National Championship. Yay. We did finish 85-77 and made the postseason, and we will be playing the Orioles in the first round. Again. We are the 5 seed, so New York, Seattle, Detroit, Baltimore, Boston, Minnesota, the Dodgers, and then the Phillies, Arizona, the Mets, Milwaukee, and Atlanta on the other side of the bracket. Let's see here. League leaders. Rafael Devers led. Oh my God, 44. Holy hell. Xavier Edwards plays for the Twins now. Huh. High level prospect for the Marlins. I don't know when he got here. His hitting numbers are crazy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, hits, bats. Jeremy Pena, Bobby Witt led the league in doubles. Ezekiel Duran in triples with 10. Rafael Devers with 44 home runs. Barely sneaks past Corey Seager. Where did Aaron Judge finish? 36? Did he get hurt? How many games did he play? His power numbers took a huge hit. Lowest home run total since 2023. He played the 159 games. He had one more home run and played in 53 more games this year. It's crazy. Aaron Judge is a freaking menace, man. Look at all that. 3-time MVP. Won the MVP last year. Shouldn't be getting it this year. I don't think it would be Rafael Devers, but how many RBIs did Devers get? He's not even on this list. Okay. Awards. Gold Glove Award. Rafael and Abreu both win Gold Gloves. Marcelo Mayer won Rookie of the Year. Let's go. We should be getting a draft pick compensation. Corey Seager wins an MVP. Manages to pull one in Texas. You love to see that. Really do. Logan Gilbert wins the Cy Young Award. So 3 different winners in the last 3 years. Batting title goes to Xavier Edwards. Jarren Duran, of course, won it last year. He took a big leap back. Reliever of the year goes to Joe Jimenez, Rangers closer. I guess the Rangers. Marcelo Mayer finished first. Christian Campbell finished second. They had very similar years, but either way, we should be getting a we should be getting pick compensation for that. So yeah, Rafael and Abreu. Abreu, no errors. You'd love to see that. It's hard for me to and then Rafael Devers gets Silver Slugger DH. We got it last year with Yoshida, but Yoshida took a big downswing, and besides, Devers was our permanent DH. Any other Silver Sluggers to speak of? Nope. Okay. So let's look at our final statistics. What do you say? Garrett Crochet leveled out at a 91 this season. I'm not too worried about his production. He's 8-13. He had some bad luck. Crawford is kind of the same way. And he is hurt going into the playoffs. It's not ideal. Huck had a good year. It's probably his best year as a pro. Most wins by far. ERA not necessarily. 2024 was better, but he was an all-star last year. Hertz did improve some. Not much, but he did improve some. Dustin May was good for us, and Vela was good coming back. So I think, and Garrett Whitlock is here. I guess they decided they wanted to call him up. Okay, well, whatever. I didn't get to see what Luis Rodriguez did in AAA, but he's a 74 now, so he could be pushing for a roster spot. Plus, his walks per 9 are great. So our playoff pitchers are going to be Crochet, Hawk, Dustin May will probably be the 3rd, Hertz 4th, Bayo 5th, and then Whitlock will also be there. Bubich, Moretta settled down. Kittredge had a really good year. Layton was good. Adams they finally sent down. Seawald was pretty good. Brash, did he get any better? He still had 10 blown saves this year. No, it's about what he was. I don't think we won that trade. Alex Lang had 27 saves. He was much better as our closer. But I do feel confident having him as our closer going into the playoffs. 18 home runs for Connor Wong, which I think was a step back. No, actually, that's a career high for him. So, nice little career year for Connor Wong. Love to see it. He's up to an 80. Dalton Rushing is at a 72. I don't know how much of that he did with us, but Costas managed to finish the year with 23 home runs. We of course did award him with a big contract with a contract extension. He would have eclipsed 30 if he wouldn't have missed like a month and a half with a broken shin. So that is that's not on him. I think less than 18 million a year for a guy that could be up in the 90s next year. I think that's fair. Why is he not on the playoff roster? You dumb fucks. He's the runner-up for Rookie of the Year. Yes, I want him on the playoff roster. But he was good. He's up to a 73 now. A lot of stuff got better for him. His contact versus lefties, primarily. Bregman got better. He's up to an 87. He had a good year. Devers, of course, just crushed it. David Fry got better in a lot of things. Okay, did I re-sign him? Yeah, I did. He plays catcher, first, left, right, and third. And he's got good power. I can't not have him. Marcelo Mayer got a lot better. Plus, he won the Rookie of the Year. We may, depending on what his potential is, an 86. I may go ahead and up it to a 90 at the end of the year since he won Rookie of the Year, and he didn't start. He wasn't in the majors the whole year. See, why did they promote Anthony but take Campbell off? That doesn't make any sense. Six. Yeah, I think I just need to take Roman Anthony off. I don't see a reason to have him here. I've got guys that can play in the outfield. And he hasn't been. I don't really know why they added him to the roster, to be honest. He will be on the Major League Club again next year, but he just wasn't ready for the spotlight. So, pitching rotation, we're going to change this up. Stop making him a starter. Stop trying to make Chris Bubich as a starter happen. It's not going to happen. Okay. So there's that. I like my bullpen. Rotation, I think, should be fine. So both times we've come into the playoffs, we have been down a starter. Last year it was Garrett Crochet. Now it's Cutter Crawford. Cutter Crawford was our ace going into the playoffs last year. But Crawford we should get back for the second round because I don't know. He's only out for a week at most. So we should get him back for the second round, which would be nice. And then I can move. I'll move Whitlock probably back down to the. And everybody is hot going into the playoffs. Absolutely love to see that. this year for Rafael Devers is huge. DH is clearly where he needed to be. Yeah. We'll have Hamilton rushing Yoshida and Fry off the bench. That's fine. Fry, I need to be playing against lefties, though. This is second base still. Okay. Right. Lefty lineup. So there we go. We've got 2 rookies starting on our playoff roster this year. I really wasn't expecting to get a rookie of the year. But it is great for us to build off of going into next season. Who is the top prospect as of the end of this list, or as of this season? So Clifford, Horton, Luis Rodriguez is now the number 5 prospect in the majors, and we are still sitting pretty with 4 top 10 prospects. Rodriguez may very well be on the major league roster next year. Because yeah, he's getting pretty good. And these other guys are just gonna stay in single A till they're at least a 60. I know it's probably removed Marcelo Mayer's prospect tag, I'm sure. Salas, I think, was probably the last one. Yeah, Anthony Campbell rushing and Mayer are not considered prospects anymore, which is fair because they're not. But in the next game, it's playoff time, and we will once again be playing the Orioles. I'll definitely be playing the first game, which will be a Garrett Crochet versus Kyle Bradish spot. Similar game or similar seasons from them. Exact same number of strikeouts. They've got Framber Valdez, so their pitching rotation has gotten a lot better, whereas mine hasn't necessarily. It's a 3-game series, and then we'll move on. No, for a fact though, we will not be playing Detroit in the second round. We would be playing the Yankees, and that would just be good television. But I will see you guys in the next episode. If you're excited for the playoffs, leave a like. If you're excited about the Marcelo Mayer Rookie of the Year, leave a like. And Rafael Devers having an absolute monster season, leave a like. So, I'll see you guys in the next one, where we will start our playoff journey. This is Friar Chuck saying bye-bye.